Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. I began as always with the matchless name of Jesus. This video is going to be my review of Arrow Season 4, Episode 1, Green Arrow. The Season 4 premiere. Wow. Such goodness. Alright, let's start with everything that I loved about this episode. Number 1, Olicity. It's so great. This episode opens up with Oliver going on a little run, and he goes back home to see Felicity, whom he is spending his time with in a domestic, acting all domestic stuff. I love the fact that they are canon. They are finally canon. Olicity is now canon. They're domestic. All the kisses between them, and I cannot wait till we see West Allen in the same state as well. Barry and Iris, I mean. This is really good, and I loved all the moments between them in this episode. It was very good stuff. Second. Next thing I like, Damien Dark. I loved him, all of it. The guy who plays him, Neil McDonough, he is awesome, and awesome Damien Dark. I like that we got to see his villainy, and that we see him kicking... see his villainy, and that we see that this guy is evil. Yeah, and that we will be... And I'm also glad that they brought him in the very first episode. Because he's supposed to be the main villain for this 4th season. Yes, so I really love this. Yes, I really love that. So, and I love that he is... And thirdly, the action scenes. All of them. I loved all the action scenes. I love the fight scenes. Each and every one of them. Arrow's fight scenes will always be priceless. Always. Always. And now, fourthly, we get to see Speedy. We get Thea Queen as Speedy. We see her kicking butt as Speedy. We also see hints of the Lazarus Pits having effect on her. And I like the scenes between her and Oliver. They were really good. So, Olicity, Damien Dark, action scene. Okay. And then we see number 5. We see in the flashbacks. Seems like the flashbacks are getting back in the groove. We see Oliver. It opens up with flashbacks have Oliver in Coast City. We see hints of him heading towards him becoming the guy he is in season 1, with him pursuing this bad guy, trying to put arrows in him, and then Amanda Waller finds him. Has him wind up back on Lian Yu. So that's good. And lastly, we see him finally, Oliver taking on the name Green Arrow at last. It's been 4 seasons. He went from the Hood, then he went to the Arrow, and now Green Arrow. Finally, that's here at last. So, and also on another note, I really like seeing the small little cameo from Barry Allen. Nice seeing him in the season 4 premiere of Arrow. Can't wait to see him in the episode 8 of season 4 of Arrow. So, and I'm also like that we get to see Hive. We're probably going to see Diggle finding out why Damien Dark had Deadshot murder his brother. And I hope that him and Oliver reconcile. And I'm thankful that I'm thankful that Lila is encouraging to do that, because she knows what it knows taking extreme measures, which is what Oliver did in season 3 when he kidnapped Lila in season 3 episode 21, Al Sahim. She knows about that. She works under Amanda Waller, the woman who taught her to use extreme measures. So I'm glad that so she of course knows where Oliver was coming from, and that she would encourage Diggle to forgive Oliver. And I sure hope they hope they reconcile soon, Diggle and Oliver. So, yeah. The things I disliked about this episode: zilch, nada, nothing, bupkus. This was a very good season 4 premiere. I will have to give it a 9.6 out of 10. It is so good to have Arrow back. I am so glad that this was a great episode because this is probably a promising start to a very great season after lots of people complaining about season 3. I'm glad to have this series, have the show back, and I can't wait for next week's episode and I can't wait to see what what is in store for this season in general. All right, that's all for this video.